Okay, step by step, how to make a woman obsessed with you. This is the 2024 edition. Right now, I have multiple women that are pursuing me actively for a relationship. I'm going to show you a breakdown step by step of everything that I'm doing in my actual day-to-day dating life that is making that happen, or that is making, those things occur. And here's what I've even done. I have built an entire movement of dudes coming together to actually gain the leverage back in the dating game. And what I've done is I've created my own community where all these guys are coming together, and it is called Headman Nation. It's the only link I'm going to put in the description, and here's why. Past couple weeks, here's a couple comments. One guy goes, "Can't lie, it's the right move. Also, language of women is scary accurate." That's one thing that I saw. Then another guy goes, "Only watched a few videos inside language of women and already getting more attraction." This is what I'm seeing on a day-to-day basis. Inside of my community, you're looking at 10 years of my life's work. Not only all of the knowledge that I've had to acquire in my own dating life, but I have put everything I have ever done into step-by-step order and sequential processes that any guy can follow to start to improve his dating life, because right now guys have no options. Right now most men are constantly in scarcity, and I can't take it anymore. I don't want to see that. I've dedicated my entire life to doing this stuff to help you guys, and it is my best work. Be sure to come in there with us, and you can join the movement, and you can actually be part of everything that I have built. Now, with that said, let's dive into today's video. All right, let's dive in. I just had 3 dates this past weekend. I'm getting very, very good at this. Not only just teaching it, but I'm also getting really good at this within my own dating life. So here's how you make a woman obsessed with you in 2024. Now, here's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid you becoming a woman's backup option. So I'm going to play this video from this past weekend.
Say that again? Like for her, like if that makes sense.
No, say it before confidently.
What did I even say? Like a girl will make a man wait for her because she might have like other options that she might want to see through, because she might think they're better than him, and then she'll realize like those options aren't good, and they'll be like, oh, like actually, like I want you. Like the guy that she like put on the back burner. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we avoid that? I'm going to show you. Step 1. This is what no other dating coaches are talking about. We have to live a lifestyle with habits that signal high testosterone. So in a world where men no longer act masculine, women are craving this more than ever. This is what you're going to see is if you have a masculine communication style, if you have masculine vocal tone, if you're living day-to-day actions and habits that craft you into a stronger individual, women love this. You need a lifestyle that actually builds you into a man. This is what women are looking for. So when you signal arousal and high testosterone communication patterns, a lot of this element of telling yourself you need game or better verbal skills, a lot of times it goes completely out the window, and a lot of times you don't need to do any of this shit, okay? So pictures on a dating app or in real life, like for example, let's say I'm on a dating app or something like that, and a woman will say something like, "Hi handsome," or "Hey there," or something like that. I have tested this for myself. If they say something like that, you can literally just text back, "We'll need your number," and they will send it. All of this stuff that most guys are doing, trying to do verbal gymnastics in order to make a woman like you, okay, this all goes right out the window when you focus on building a better life. When you focus on becoming a man who is healthy, able, functioning, and capable. Nothing makes up for masculine tonality, masculine attitude, and a masculine lifestyle. So this is going to help you, okay? So you might be wondering why. Why is it like this? Well, it's like this because most men are sedated and stoned. Most men are passive. Most men are stoned. Most men are smoking things that they shouldn't be smoking. They're eating a bunch of refined sugar, and then they expect that they should be able to attract a woman, okay? In order to attract a woman, you're going to have to signal good health, good competency, okay, and good future survival. Well, how do you do that? By building yourself into a man of value. So this is number 1. You need to live a lifestyle with habits that signal high testosterone, okay? If people are giving you dating advice or social advice, and you notice that they're out of shape and they're not bringing their best self, this is a great example of somebody that you do not listen to. You stick to people who actually walk the walk and fit the part of the masculine archetype that you know women gravitate towards when it comes to attraction and arousal. This is number one. You can't shortcut this, okay? If you can do this part right here, now we can go on to number two. Number two, next, okay? You will be very upfront that you are dating other women, and you will even show proof. Yes, you did hear that properly. You will be very upfront that you are dating other women. When I'm out on dates, there's a lot of times I'm even sitting there talking about the other women that I'm seeing. Yeah, Amanda, she did this, and Emily did this, and Madison did this, and I couldn't believe it. The other day this happened, and I'm constantly doing this. So like, for example, if I am out on a date or if I am hanging out with a woman, I will actually just pull up my dating app and I'm going to start showing my date how many other women are giving me their phone number. Okay, I will show them some DMs, direct messages that I get. You might be wondering why, okay? It's because they are constantly looking for pre-selected men. We live in a day and age where you need to show proof that you are who you say you are, okay? Women are constantly comparing you to the dudes that they see on social media, and they're constantly comparing you to the dudes that they see on reality TV. Because of that, we need to leverage the two things that actually will work in your favor, and that would be jealousy and that would be pre-selection. We need to leverage this as soon as possible. Women only want men that other women want. Because of that, everything that you are doing is framing your value as a man who actually has options, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, the real reason why we're doing this is because we are doing this to get her to understand that we are a man who is laying some pipe. Oh yeah, we are dropping it down. We're laying that pipe, okay? This is a pipe protocol. She needs to look at you and she says, that's the pipe man. I'm going to get in line for some of that. This is what you're looking for. Now, on a date, okay? On a date, I will even talk about why I love seeing other women. And I will go into sometimes 30-minute stories about how I learned all of this. All of the time I'm talking about stories. I'm talking about, yeah, I went to the bar with this woman, and then I watched her friend get jealous, and then one time her friend tried to make out with me, and one time I was dating this girl for a while, and then this happened, and then I noticed that when I was dating this woman, all of a sudden, her friends started showing me interest, and I started talking about all of this. So the reason why this is so important is because number one, it shows you have big balls, but then number two, I am leaning into identity. So who am I as an individual? I am the guy that creates videos about attraction. So all of my stories, I'm going to be demonstrating and leveraging pre-selection that also show identity, okay? I need to show that I am who I say I am. So here's why this is so important. What I'm actually showing in this example is extreme congruence. They're like, wow, this guy makes videos about dating. This guy talks about attraction. This guy obviously has other options in his life. And on top of that, this guy's starting to show me and teach me things about how he became this way, how he learned all of this. Well, what is that doing? That's creating narrative where she goes, wow, this man has been through some things. This guy wasn't just born like this. So many women that I go out on dates, they all say, I want to know how you became like this. I am so intrigued. I'm so interested. These dates hold my attention the whole time. I love our conversation. This is what I'm getting because I am leveraging exactly who I am. So when you have proper identity and you have crafted yourself into a masculine archetype through the lifestyle and the habits that signals that you are the masculine archetype that she is looking for, this is something that works massively in your favor. So the two things, I am telling stories that create jealousy and potential pre-selection, and it lets her know that I am a winner. You need to do this. A lot of times I will even be so in my own world, I will start rambling hard for like 20, 30 minutes. And if she tries to interject something and she's like, no, well, I disagree. Not all women are going to like a guy who has all these options. Instantly what I do is I reclaim the frame right away. I go, no, hold on. No, this is why, no, hear me out. No, listen up. No, hold on. Let me finish the story. No, this is why, listen up. No, okay. This is how I learned this. No, and then this happened. and then that happened, and then this other woman I was seeing, then this happened, and then I couldn't believe it because I thought she was going to dump me or break up with me because of this other woman, and then I noticed that all it did was it make her attraction grow higher, and I started getting into it. And now she sees charisma, and now she sees rhythm in my voice, and she sees passion. This is why I'm telling you, nothing makes up for identity. So next, you will be very upfront that you are dating other women, and you will show proof. Now she's going to see this guy has huge balls to say whatever he wants. This guy already has options. This guy doesn't care if a relationship comes from this. And then guess what? She wants a relationship even more. I will tell you this. This past weekend, I had one woman say that she wants a relationship with me and really wants us to go somewhere. Another woman asked me to go to the pumpkin patch with her next week. This is real. If you start adapting or adopting these traits into your life, you are going to have a lot more success than you do. Number 3, okay? This is the third thing that you have to do. So number 3, okay? They want to know you are better at certain things than them and are more competent. I will never forget this. About a couple months ago, I had a woman ask me if I thought that I was smarter than her. This is what she said. She goes, so do you think that you're smarter than me then? And I go, yeah. That's what I said. So I told her yes. I go, yeah, obviously. Duh, of course. Yeah. What do you mean? And then instantly, she wanted to sleep with me. I will never forget that. Instantly when I said that, she just started making out with me because she's like, okay, this guy is who he says he is. So this is what you have to understand. I am giving you exact proof of what they are looking for. Okay? This is very important. You have to do this. And I promise you, this is going to help your dating life. Okay, so then I even take this a step further. In the bedroom, here's what I've found to be true. Any and all effort is anti-seductive. I will say that one more time. Any and all effort is anti-seductive. Okay? I lay back. Oh yeah, I lay right back. I just lay back. And I just let them please me. I tell them that it keeps me nice and happy. And I lay back and I enjoy my time. So here's what I can tell you. Their attachment grows when you focus on keeping yourself pleased and not them. And what I have found is they actually have a more pleasurable experience keeping you pleased. This is what I've found to be true. Now, let's move on to point number 4, because this is the most important. What I do is I get them to see the right way to live, and that by following my lead, okay, and adopting a healthier lifestyle or having a healthier lifestyle, or by living the way that I do when it comes to, the way I eat, the way I live, how my nutrition is, how I see things, the type of books that I read, all of this stuff, okay? So I try to show them that their life is better coming into my world, okay? And that by following my lead, their life automatically gets way better. So I'll give you an example. Let's say she starts talking about like a movie that she's watching or some kind of reality TV. I will say something like, you think it's good to rot your brain with all that reality TV, huh? And she goes, well, what do you mean? I'll just go, yeah, typical. Yep, heard this before. And then instantly it's like she tries to qualify herself a little bit to be like, well, what do you mean? Is that bad? And then what I start to do is I start to show different behavior. Well, we could fill this time with something else. We could do this. We could go do this. This is how we could probably spend more time, getting in a better workout or meal prepping this. Or I start showing just different things that they can do. So any behavior that I see that is counterintuitive to a perfect life, whether that be physically, emotionally, mindset, spiritually, anything, okay? Any behavior that I see that is counterintuitive to what I consider a perfect life, I call it out real quick. I call it out and I set that frame so fast that she's like, oh my God, I found a man. I found a man who's going to actually say the exact way that probably is a better way to live and do the exact thing. And if I follow this guy's lead, guess what's going to happen? I am going to have a better existence with better survival. So then instantly hypergamy is satisfied. That's what she thinks subconsciously. Okay? So I will give you another example. There was a woman I was seeing, I still see her even recently, like we still see each other. A woman told me that she wanted a snake tattoo. Okay, this is what she said. She goes, I really want to get a snake tattoo. And I told her that if she puts ink, okay, on her skin of the serpent, I said, you need to sit there and ask yourself if God would like that and be proud of you. That's what I told her. And then guess what happened? She goes, oh, well, what do you mean? And then I said, you know what I mean. And then guess what? She didn't get it. She did not get the tattoo. To this day, she still talks about how she's glad that she listened to me and didn't get the tattoo. And then this is the exact woman that asked me to go to the pumpkin patch next week. This is real stories. So for those of you, you're like, well, I want a girlfriend, whatever. Dude, I'm going to tell you this. If you do these things in your dating life, you will have more options of not only women of relationships, but you will have more women that actually want to be your girlfriend or even marry you than you ever have had. Because what I'm actually showing you is how to fit the masculine archetype that they are looking for of a man who could actually lead them. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to join us inside of that community, inside of that brotherhood. All of these dudes are coming together and you're able to chat with each other. You're able to chat with me. I am in there almost every single night commenting back. Some days I'm even up till 2 in the morning talking to the dudes, commenting. All of my product updates are in there. All of my best work goes into there. I am constantly trying to grow this every single day. And because of that, I know that one by one, we as men are having better dating lives when we come together. So join us inside of that. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.